Mr. Carlos Prates is it's gonna be very very awkward to talk to you in English. We're both Brazilians, but we're doing this, and I think
Yeah,
it's so much better to connect with the fans and everyone. Like if you just do it in English instead
for
captioning,
sure.
or right?
Yeah, I think the same. I think the same. It sometimes looks like sounds weird, talk English with another Brazilian,
Yeah, it is.
but it's nice also know a lot of people's gonna understand what we're gonna talk, what we're gonna
Exactly.
do. Yeah, that's cool.
So look, I'm gonna follow the same. We just did something in Portuguese talking about this because everything was quiet until now, until Ian Garry started talking a little trash. He said like, "Are you a quitter? That you're not a real fighter." Why do you think he's starting this like now, just a few days before fight week?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's something he like to do. I think it is normal to him. I have no time to waste on internet to do talking shit. Many hours of my day I'm training. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I taking care about my YouTube channel, Instagram, social medias. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. But I don't know. I think 26 April after the fight, and Gary gonna come to me and need to say thank you so much, Carlos. You make me. I made a lot of money because I choose him to fight against me. I choose him. That's the real thing. I choose the
When the
fight
fight
against
against
him. The 1 year UFC, I have two main events. Four bonus, four knockouts. I knock people out. So that's why they want to see me as a champ. That's why they give me a good fight. But Ian Gary, what? He's a 4 years in UFC, just one bonus, a lot of decisions, never did a main event. Now he's gonna make money. I think more money than he did in fighting against Shavkat. You know, for sure he accepted the fight because they offer a lot of money to him to fight against me. The main event also they pay a little bit more because the fight is 5 rounds.
it's a short
So
notice too.
yeah, short notice also, but I think after fight, after I beat his ass up, he gonna come to me and gonna need to say, Carlos, thank you so much. Sorry for something, but thank you so much. I made a lot of money. Thank you for opportunity, and that's it.
There's no animosity between the two gyms. If you guys don't know, the Fighting Nerds and Shoot Box, they both in São Paulo, probably like 30 minutes away from each other. And everything is it's very respectful. Do you think it still will still be like that after you guys fight?
uh, I think he not yet. I think he a lot of people talk about rivalry and things
Yeah.
like that, but not yet. Also the both jeans are really famous, really good, but any rivalry yet. But let's see, a lot of people talking about making me against Ian Gary, and then also after do Matuto
Yeah, Tulio, Marco
against
Tulio.
Olenchuk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
They
it'd be
saying
cool. I
there's
think there's. I think after that, gonna start some rivalry. Something like that. But I think now, not yet. I think it's just between me and Ian Gary.
yeah, well, I think a little bit of spice between, like, just to get a little spicy, like
Yeah,
it's always good, like a healthy competition. Let's put it this
yeah,
way. It's right. See which
yeah,
gym is the best in São Paulo or whatever.
yeah,
I think it's pretty cool. I don't.
yeah.
I
The
don't think.
people's gonna be more interesting. To
Yeah,
to
I
watch the
agree.
fights and things like that.
I agree. I agree. How do you see this fight going next Saturday with Ian Gary? How do you see your style against his style? Just say
Uh,
whatever you can say about it.
I think he's gonna try to take me down. Uh, like he did on his last two fights. I think one. I don't remember his fight against Shavkat, but against Michael Page, he tried taking him down. He taking him down already. But I think my jiu-jitsu is much better than Michael Page. And also, if we talk about striking, I think is no way Ian Garry can beat me. Of course, fight it like we say in Portuguese. I don't know if it's make a lot of sense in English, but fight is a fight. Everything can
Yeah, a
happen,
fight is a fight. Yeah, anything can
but
happen. Yeah.
yeah, but if you go to the right way, like you see all the things, I think it's a really bad fight to him. And I think the fight's gonna be like he doing a fake striking, something like that. And then some opportunities he's gonna try to take me down. And my work will be defense takedowns and keep hurting him.
I see. I had your coach, Flavio Alvaro, in Miami on an interview, and he said that this is the good against the evil, almost like a situation, because Ian Gary is the good guy who's gonna come in and try to show, look how skilled I am, and I can fight. I'm a really good fighter, and Carlos is the he's like the evil one that's gonna come and say, "Look, I don't
Yeah.
care. I just want to hurt. I want to see blood," and I think that will make a big difference in the when the time comes for the fight.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting. I say some interview, I say the same thing. It's gonna be the good guy against a bad guy, and I wish the worst guy will win, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Just before we wrap up, because we're just gonna do this quick. How do you see this Bilal Muhammad with Jack de la Madalena fight going? And also, how do you see this movement that's going on in the background, like with Islam talking about coming up?
Yeah,
Khabib says no, but I think I heard from two different guys that have no contact with each other that Islam is moving up. Even though Khabib just said no,
yeah.
I think Islam is moving up. They're just waiting to see whoever is going to be. But even if it's Bilal, the champion, I think Islam will still move up. How do you see that? And how do you see the possibility of you fighting Islam instead Bilal Muhammad?
I fight anyone. I'm fighter. I like to fight, but it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a hard fight because Islam. I think Islam is much better than Belal Muhammad. Better saying. I don't know if he's better fighter, but
Hmm.
it's much more harder win the fight against Makachev
Mm.
than than Belal Muhammad. Because he's good on striking, he's good on the ground. But I think Belal Muhammad have a really good level on wrestling. I think his mind, also mindset, is really good. He's just keep it going, keep it going. He never give up. But it is what it is. When I gonna fight for the belt, I don't care who is a champ or who gonna be a champ. I just gonna step on the cage. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna become a UFC welterweight champ.
That's awesome.
And about Belal Muhammad and Jack Della Madalena, I think Belal gonna win on the same way everybody think. Gonna
It's
do
like
a
an
boring fight.
exciting decision.
Yeah,
Very
it's
tough
gonna
to
be
watch.
so boring for
I
five
know.
rounds. But everything can happen. Fight is a fight. So let's see. But I think Belal Muhammad is gonna get the win.
Do you have a name after a win on Saturday? Do you have a name you wanna call?
I think after beating Ian Garry, I'm gonna be just one fight to the belt, and probably I don't know. Let's see, Brady, um, the loser of Belal Mohamed and Jack Del Madalena,
Yeah,
or Leon Edwards. I don't know. I don't
yeah.
know.
You have number one Sean Brady, number two Shavkat Rakhmonov, number three Leon Edwards, number four
Yeah,
Kamaru Usman.
yeah. But I think Camaro gonna fight Joaquin Buckley, and
Oh,
also
that's right.
Shavkat gonna be the next to the title.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you have Leon Edwards left,
Leon Edwards or
or the
Sean
loser of
Brady.
Or Sean Brady. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sean Brady or Sean Brady.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool. Oh, nice. Like we'll wait for that. Look, I'll let you go. Wishing you a great fight Saturday. I hope you get the W, and I'll be cheering for you. We're good
Thank you,
friends,
brother.
so you're my parça, like we say in Brazil. So I hope you get the win. I like Ian Garry a lot, but going against my brother, so this time he's gonna have to wait
Yeah, yeah. I,
for a
I like
different
he
fight.
too. I
But he's
like
like
he
a good
too.
kid, right? Like
Before
it's just like
after I fight against after my fight against Neil Magny,
uh-huh.
Ian Gary sent me a message. Like he started to follow me on Instagram, send me a message. Hey, nice, bro. I don't remember, but something like that.
Uh-huh.
Ah, nice, bro. Congrats, blah, 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 blah. He looks a nice guy. He looks a nice father,
Yeah,
husband. Always nice to see a guy like he. That's a real man. Like take care about his family. But it's business. It is what it
exactly.
is. And I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna get the win and be one step closer of becoming UFC welterweight champ.
And that's gonna happen this year, brother. I got a feeling. I got a feeling.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
there you go.
rushed, but if it's happened, that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not in
Let's
a
go.
hurry, but if it's this year, okay. All right, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Carlos
Thanks so
Prates,
much, brother.
everyone. Thanks.
Thank you.